this is Joe Lakey with news and announcements for St. John and Maxville, Kansas on Cable Channel 3 and SandyLandCenter.org, our website. Today is Monday, the 15th of October. It's 71 here in the square at noontime, and we're going to have sunny weather today and tomorrow. 83 the high temperature today, 84 the high temperature for Tuesday. Then on Wednesday and Thursday, this is not unique. Both days will be sunny and windy. And 66 the high temperature on Wednesday, 59 the high temperature on Thursday. Then Friday and Saturday are back to sunny. 68 on Friday and 70 on Saturday. Well, we have a lot of birthdays today and none for tomorrow. Happy birthday today to the following: Larry Fisher, Steve Schultz, Austin Ward, Morgan Daly, and I always pronounce it wrong, Laura Wiles. Yeah, Laura Wiles. So I hope that you all have great birthdays today. Then, as usual, our schedule recently, we have the County Commissioners meeting after the 6:30 news today, provided that they have the meeting and everything works. And then we'll have the City Council after the news Wednesday, because the way we're set up right now, we can't broadcast live, but we'll record it hopefully on Tuesday evening and then have it for you after the news Wednesday. So stay tuned to Channel 3 to keep track of what all our government officials are doing, either for us or to us, depending on your opinion. Well, I have menus over in Maxville at the VIP Center, our sister center over there. They're having sloppy joes today and potato salad, chicken parmesan tomorrow, and roast pork with gravy on Wednesday. While here at the Sunflower Friendship Meals, they're having meatloaf and baked potato today, Swiss steak and buttered potato tomorrow, and a pork chop with mashed potato and gravy on Wednesday. That sounds like a great 3 days in a row to go to either of those. Then we have these things that were sent to us from the library. On Thursday, on the 18th, at 7 o'clock at the library, they're having a community arts program at 7 o'clock. And it is tall tale postcards of Dad, Martin, and Pop. And the presenter is Erica Nelson. And of course, there was great Western humor in the cowboy days about tall tales. And, you know, Paul Bunyan and some of those tall tales from the West. So that would be a really interesting and fun thing to go to, I believe. Then on Tuesday, October 23rd, 7 to 8 at the library, they're having a whooping crane workshop presented by Ranger Barry Jones of Corvera. And they'd like you to let them know if you're coming to that. That sounds like another really good program. Then, something everybody looks forward to in a certain group who are very constant in going to this, and that's the casino trip to Dodge City. And there's a lot of interest in when that trip is and if they're going to have it and all these things. So Wednesday, October 24th, they leave at 8 and get back at 4, and you know what happens in between. They go to the casino, and they can go shopping at the mall that's not far away. And if somebody goes to the casino, oftentimes they get a lot of sort of frequent flyer benefits from being at the casino, and they do have great food in their restaurant inside the casino. And sometimes if you have been there before, you earn enough points or something to get a free lunch and a really good lunch. So it might be worth the trip just for the lunch if you don't mind losing a few dollars. Well, finally, the First United Methodist Church Women's Bazaar and Soup Supper is this Wednesday at 4:30 to 7. And they have a bunch of things. You have your choice of chili or chicken noodle soup, a sandwich, pie, and a drink, all for $7. Unless you're 10 years old and under, and then it's $3.50. That could be a bad deal for them. I know a lot of 10-year-olds who can eat 3 times what an adult can. But then they deserve it, so that's a good thing. Then they have in the bazaar homemade baked goods and craft items, and the donations they receive will help the United Women's mission work of the Methodists, and they do a lot of really neat mission projects. So that concludes the announcements that I have for you at this time. The word of the day is appropriate for election season. The formula for perpetual ignorance. Be satisfied with your opinions and content with your knowledge. That's the prescription for perpetual ignorance. Well, this is Jim Lakey, hoping that's not your idea. Have a good day.